Hello and welcome everyone to Coffee Talk. I am your host, Arthur DiStefano, and I'm here with my fellow host, Mr. Frank DiStefano. Hello, Dad.
Hi, everyone.
Well, Dad, we're outside walking among nature, enjoying the cool breeze. How are you loving it?
Oh, it's wonderful.
You sound like you love it. So, on today's show, we're talking about the forgotten ones. And that's for people that feel lonely, that have been forgotten about, people that are dealing with depression. And Dad, what do you have to say about that? Why did you come up with that thought to talk about it?
Because I think people don't have enough support that feels that they feel like they're not wanted, or they think of suicide thoughts, and they have to feel wanted. And there is always somebody that will love that person, but they feel like nobody loves them.
Yeah.
But they have to get out of that.
I was thinking of rut. Or pit.
I feel sorry for me, feel sorry for me. You got to do what's right for you.
Right.
So don't think like if your mom or dad yells at you that they don't love you. They've been through what you were going through, and they don't want you to go through the same path they did. So they're trying to curb you to do where you don't end up in trouble. But like I said, nobody's forgotten.
That's true, because God cares about everyone, and as you said, nobody's forgotten. We feel forgotten. We feel alone because right now I'm reading a book called Stolen Innocence, and I'm not trying to do a promotion for the book, but it is a really good reading. And in it, the girl talks about she's in this house and nobody's listening to her. Nobody's understanding what she's feeling and feeling forgotten, feeling lonely. And does that happen, Dad, where you're in a crowded room but you still feel like nobody hears you?
Oh yeah, there's days I feel lonely and I feel depressed, but that's when I need to go on my knees and pray, God help me, Jesus please, I'm in your hands. Only you could save me.
That's true.
Doctors only could do so much, but Jesus is the miracle worker, and that's why I believe in him.
I like that. That is so true. Have you felt that, Dad, though, in your past, of feeling lonely, feeling falling into depression? Have you felt that?
Oh yeah, I tried to commit suicide 3 times in my life.
Wow.
And it was really bad. I lived, obviously God had a purpose for me, but I was close to death. I was in the hospital for a week in a coma. I took over pills, sleeping pills, and it's not worth all the aggravation. You got to start believing in God and start going the right path. You have to make a plan with your life. You're not going to be forgotten.
That's good. I like that you said it like that. And you're right. A lot of people get to that point where they are so broken that they just give up. Because the reality is you can't commit suicide in the right state of mind. You can't be, logically thinking and then you just do that.
It's not, with people that's trying to hurt themselves now because their life's not going, they got to do a plan to say, what can I do to change? If you're in an abusive relationship, it's you that has to make the step to move or get help.
Yeah.
You don't stay in the same situation.
That's true.
It's like a scab. If you keep scratching it off, it's still going to stay there.
And sometimes it gets bigger, doesn't it? It gets worse.
So you have to is it worth your life to be with somebody that's an abuser or doing other things to you, or is it their life, that you're living their life that's going to cause abuse?
Right. You know, that's very true. I like that you brought that up. Because a lot of people that are in an abusive relationship, it doesn't always have to be physical abuse.
No.
A lot of times it's mental, it's verbal.
And that's worse.
Yeah, because it stays with you.
Yes.
I mean, the physical, you know, it is worse. I mean, it's bad. But the mental and the verbal, I mean, that stays with you, like you said. And you feel like you can't get out, but honestly, you have to get out. Abuse is never a form of love.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people, you know, they just give up. You can't give up. You got to keep moving forward because life is a gift and it's meant to be lived.
The older you are, it's granted that he gave you another day.
That's true. That is so true. And, you know, sometimes when you get out of a relationship that was not good for you, is it wise to go into another relationship, or should you take that time to work on you and learn to love you? What do you say?
That's like a great line. Some people jump out of a relationship to go to the same exact person that they left.
Right.
They always try to find that person. I don't know why they do that. It's not.
It's just a habit. Like you're so used to the abuse.
Because when somebody tries to be kind, they just don't understand it. Why are you being nice to me, or why are you giving me gifts and all that stuff? So it's really a rough situation, but don't go back into the same pattern.
No.
Try to relax, do your things, and then try to get one. Don't go right into jumping it.
Well, and I honestly believe that God has somebody for everyone. And it's good to wait upon what the Lord has for you, because, you know, you might be going for Mr. Right or Mr. Or Mrs. Right now, but there could be a better person out there for you that God has said, this is the one you should be with. You know, I made that mistake myself. I got into
they weren't mistakes.
No.
They were learning experiences.
But I think when you fall in love with somebody that people are telling you, hey, this is not good, sometimes we should listen and be like, you know, I think we should have open our eyes a bit better.
Well, it should lay on the table. You should at least consider it's on the table.
Right.
Then whatever you do is on you. But people are trying to help other people. And it's amazing, some people you don't even think were people that cared about you, and then they show up and
They
help
really
you.
do care about you, right? So if you're out there and you feel like you're lonely, you feel forgotten, because many people do. They feel like they're unheard. We hear you. We care. God cares about you. And there are people that do care about you. Don't be stuck in this pit of despair. There is a way out.
The phones work both ways, like I always said. So if you don't call, how can I help? I'm not a mind reader. So if you don't call me, I don't know what your life's doing. So you have to call if you're feeling suicidal, if you're feeling depressed.
Exactly.
Find somebody that makes you laugh on a phone or whatever. And that 5 minutes that you're laughing, it's saved your life.
That's true.
You know?
They say laughter is one of the best medicines to have, and it cures a lot of things. And anything else you would like to point out in our discussion today, Dad? I know our program's a little bit short. We will have longer programs, but I think you really hit the nail on its head about this.
I just pray that people make the right decision and don't feel like you're lost, because you're not lost. There's somebody there that will definitely comfort you and make you laugh. But don't stay in the same rut.
Exactly.
Get away from it. Go for a walk in a park, or just lay in a library for a while and just think. There's things that are happening around that make people laugh.
That's true. You just have to find the enjoyment in your life. We're going down there. We're walking, by the way. We're trying to cross the street. Hopefully we don't die. It's going to turn red.
Okay.
Let's hit green. Here we go. I'm editing all this out, by the way, people. But, well, you know, maybe not, because we're live, so it's whatever. But, Dad, I want to thank you for today's show, and anything else you would like to add? I mean, I think you pretty much summed it up.
No, I just love the people, stay strong, and tomorrow's another day. Don't think today's it, that you have to finish your life. Tomorrow is for you. Say,
Exactly.
I am a good person, I love myself, think of positive thoughts, and you'll make it.
That is so good.
I mean, if you wake up and you're in a bad mood and say, oh, today's going to be, that's the whole day is going to make you feel that way. But if you wake up saying, God, I love you, oh, today's going to be glorious, you made me see something, it's going to be a good day. That is in your mind that you will start having a good day. Because it's programmed. If you program bad, it's going to go bad.
You know, and there's also songs that, very positive songs. I remember when I was younger, I was listening to Wilson Phillips with their song Hold On, and that's talking about not giving up, not, you know, just to hold on. There's going to be a better day out there. But there's also many other songs that, you know, can give you positive vibes. That's, I think, what you're talking about, setting yourself up in a positive surrounding. That is so good. And waking up with a good attitude, because if you breathe negativity, all that's going to be around you is negativity. You just don't give up. Continue going.
Like they say about the seed. You plant a seed and you take care of it, it's going to grow. But if you're in a slump, it's not going to grow, that you're forgetting
to water it and everything.
Right.
So you're right.
So think of yourself as a seed. You need people to make you grow.
Ooh, that's good.
And that's how it would go.
That's so good. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and listening to Coffee Talk. I am Arthur DeStefano, and that was Frank DeStefano. We are saying goodbye, and
God bless.
God bless, and we love you. And again, you can always reach out to us at forallthingschristian@gmail.com, and make sure to check out our other episodes we have. If you haven't, do it. And like and subscribe. Sending all our love. Anything else, Dad? You want to say goodbye to the fans?
Bye, people.
Bye,
Love
people.
you.
Love you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
family.
Stupid. Bye, everyone.